Hangout Radio, powered by 92 Zoo and presented by Alexander Shannara and Associates. We prove it. And sponsored by Jenny King, GMFS Mortgage, Janino's Pizza, and Dias Construction and Development.
Hangout Radio, powered by 92 Zoo, Mystic Marge, and I have Justin Osborne from Susto in the Zoo Bus. How you doing, Justin?
I'm doing great, Mystic. How are you doing?
I'm great. Is this your first time at Hangout?
It is. It is. It's a wonderful experience, isn't it?
Cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it's awesome.
On the beach, the weather held out for y'all's show today.
Yeah. Well, we got rained on during the set, but it was so fun because we've never played a festival where the rain actually hit us. But the crowd was into it. We were into it. We were throwing our hair around. It was so fun.
Well, they're prepped for it. They're in their bathing suits.
Yeah.
Little rain never hurt anybody, you know?
I hear we're mostly water anyway. So.
Yeah, getting wet and wild, that's what they do here at Hangout. So, Susto, we're a Mobile radio station, and you guys have been playing Mobile for a while.
Yeah, I think the first time we got down there was at South Sounds Festival. And then we kind of met JT at Callahan's and made the rounds down there a good bit. And we love Mobile. It's always a really good time hanging out with everybody and just passing through,
And if you're hanging with JT, you're in good company.
Oh yeah, JT's world famous. Everybody that passes through Mobile knows JT, in Callahan's.
Look, I was backstage at Bonnaroo, and the Alabama Shakes were backstage talking, and Brittany came up to me and she's like, "Oh, you're from Mobile. Do you know JT?" And I was like, "JT, you're famous at Bonnaroo."
He's so famous.
So let's hear one song for you right now. Well, is this gonna be off y'all's latest album?
Yeah, so we put a new record out in January called "And I'm Fine Today," and I'm gonna play a couple songs from it.
Okay, we'll do one song. We'll come back and talk for a little bit more, and then we'll do another song.
Okay, cool. This song's about friendship. It's called "Hard Drugs." I had a dream that we were doing hard drugs in a street alley. You were lying dead next to me. You said you had a vision of Vietnam. You saw me jump on a grenade and watch my limbs fall off, but I was in heaven then. Well, I don't care who's asking, you can tell them the truth. I've had a long time struggle with substance abuse, but I feel fine. And if you really think he loves you and you wanna go away, I want the best, and I'm not here to make you stay. I'm just glad that I found you, and sorry that I couldn't keep you around. We took you to the urgent care, they turned us away. You had an outstanding balance we couldn't pay. You started crying. Then in the pouring rain we found you a hospital bed. When they picked you up to move you, all the sheets were red. You were a woman then. Well, I don't know who's asking, but I'll tell them the truth. I've had a real hard time losing you. You can tell me that he loves you, but I know it's a lie, 'cause I've seen how he treats you, and honey, I just don't wanna fight. 'Cause I'm glad that I found you, and sorry that I couldn't keep you around. I don't care who's asking, you can tell them the truth. I've had a hard time living, I know you had a hard time too. And if you want to know who loves you, you can start right here. Don't come home just to leave. No. 'Cause I'm glad that I found you, but I don't want you to leave me hanging around.
Justin Osborne of Susto and 92 Zoo Bus backstage at Hangout. And now I know why JT is so obsessed with you guys. It's beautiful.
It's kind of a bummer song, but I love that one.
Well, I think the best music comes from pain.
Yeah, I agree.
So, well, let's talk a little. You guys have had some really good support slots. Been playing with a lot of people this year, right?
Yeah. We've been fortunate last year and this year to have a lot of really cool support slots to kind of like get out there and play everywhere as an opening band. And so now we've been able to kind of go back and do it as a headliner. But yeah, we just came off tour with the Lumineers recently, and that was a month tour we did with them.
Y'all played in New Orleans, that's right.
Yeah, we played in New Orleans, and that was a really fun tour. We also just, even more recently, just this past week, did 4 shows with the Head and the Heart. Became really fast friends with them. They're really wonderful people.
They played yesterday.
Yeah. And John actually came up, and their singer came up and did a song with us at our set yesterday too, which was cool.
They're the nicest guys.
They're so nice.
They're like buddies. You know, you can see bands, you can tell when they're just
totally
playing. They really love each other.
Yeah, they're great. And also we've gotten to do some shows with Band of Horses, who were also here yesterday. It was good to see those guys and hang out, because they're hang out. I love that you just use the word hang out, and it's like we're hang out. But because they're from Charleston too, and so we're and they've kind of been supportive of what we do from the early on, and so it was good to kind of cross paths with them last night and catch up and have a couple beers, you know.
Ben's a great guy. I had him on the bus. I never met him.
Also so nice.
Totally different. I mean, he's a real person, you know.
Yeah.
There's nothing
so
fake
much
about that guy.
No, he's real, and he's had a crazy life, but he's also an incredible musician and a great friend, and he's a great dad too. His little girls are also adorable.
He's got 4 of them.
4 of them, yeah.
Well, that's cool. Y'all all came up from Charleston. You know, talking Charleston music scene's come really far here lately. And that South Sounds Festival, we had like 6 or 7 bands.
Yeah, you know, that's what I love about Mobile. You know, you guys take a chance on a lot of us people from Charleston, so it's like I'm always happy to see so many bands from Charleston getting to go down and play South Sounds and play at Callahan's and all that. But yeah, we have a really great music scene right now. There's a lot of really good stuff being written and recorded, and a lot of the bands are kind of getting out on the road too. So it's nice, because I think for a long time we were kind of in a bit of a bubble because we were kind of out of the way of everyone. And but you know, with bands like Shovels and Rope, when I think a lot of us kind of saw them kind of hit the road and really go for it, and we kind of learned that that's what you got to do. You got to get out of Charleston. And so unfortunately, because it is a beautiful place, but
Carrie Ann and them been doing great.
Yeah,
opening for John Prine.
Yeah, they kill it, you know, and they're an inspiration, you know, still today, and they're also really wonderful people. But yeah, I'm really excited about the things going on in Charleston. It's nice to be surrounded by so many people making great art.
Are most of the guys from the band? How many guys are in the band? 4?
So there's 4 dudes and 1 lady. Yeah.
All from Charleston?
We all live in Charleston, but we're kind of from all over. I'm from rural South Carolina and moved to Charleston whenever I was 18. Our guitar player / keyboard player, Corey, is also from rural South Carolina, a different part than me, but he moved to Charleston for college. Our bass player, Jenna, is from she's from Long Island, New York. And Marshall, our drummer, is from Atlanta, Georgia, and our guitar player, Dries, is from Japan. So
a lot of different music inspirations there. What you hear if you listen to y'all's
yeah,
album,
well,
for
we
sure.
try to keep it exciting, you know.
So who came up with the name Susto?
That was my thing, because I kind of started the band on my own. It was I didn't want it. I wanted to be a band, and gradually it grew into a band. But I kind of started writing songs and making the first record. And at the time, I was studying anthropology at College of Charleston. I had gone back to school to get probably shouldn't say this, but to get student loans so I could pay for a record to get made, because I didn't have any money. And so I was just figured I would study something interesting. And I was studying anthropology. I was focusing on Latin American and Caribbean studies, and I found out about this folk illness, Susto, which is kind of like, it's when there's all kinds of things associated with it, but it's when your soul gets separated from your body, when you're kind of like not yourself. You don't feel
anxiety.
Right, you're going through a lot, and I was kind of in a period in my life where I was just going through this whirlwind of change, you know. And
I wonder if
it
that'd
felt
be one
very
of
fitting.
Trump's pre-existing conditions.
I doubt he'd cover it.
I
But
doubt he'd cover it.
I'm screwed either way, right?
Well, I'm glad you went to the College of Charleston and got that student loan because now it's some beautiful.
I didn't graduate. I dropped out as soon as the record was done.
I wonder if we asked all the musicians how many graduated. Probably
Yeah.
about 90% know.
We have. I think I'm the only one in the band that's not a college graduate. Funny enough, though. But I don't know. I guess.
To write lyrics like that, I don't think it really matters.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate that.
Well, we want to hear another song. Is this also going to be from the album you put out in January?
Yeah, this one is from the album. I actually didn't write this one. This is one our drummer wrote, and we kind of have a collaborative effort in the studio. I do most of the writing, but he played this song for me at his house one day, and I was like, man, it fits our vibe so much. I'd really like to record it and play it. And so we did, and it's one of my favorite ones to play live too. It's called Diamonds Icaro, and I'm gonna play that for y'all now. Okay. I'm on a one-way road to my home on high. Lord, when I die, I'll be heaven bound. More not to see me go down that holy road. For when I'm gone, I'll make my peace be known. I see your crying eyes turn to diamond skies as my soul takes flight from a darkened mind. And you know that the day has come when this life has run and a fading sun shines away back home. As my life changes states, unbound by time and space, you will fill this place to see me go. And we will gather again in the mountains with family and friends on another plane.
Justin Osborne of Susto. Live on Hangout Radio, backstage at Hangout 2017. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much for having me, Mystic. It's been fun hanging out. And,
I have a feeling we're going to meet again.
Yeah, I think so. We will definitely be coming back to Mobile. So
Y'all are Mobile favorites. Everybody talked about y'all at South Sounds.
That's
I
so great to
literally
hear.
had 20 text messages about it. So
well, we always have a blast when we're there. So we look forward to coming back, and we're glad people are digging
we're
what
music
doing.
snobs, so I take that.
You guys are. I mean, I like to think you guys have good taste because you like us. So I'm stoked about that.
Oh, we have great taste. Yeah. So we'll be seeing you soon. Congratulations on the huge year. I mean, I've been seeing
Thank
articles about you guys everywhere, and I think everything's on the up and up.
It's been a lot of fun, and we're just really enjoying being in the present and seeing it all and being here.
Were you going to go see anybody at Hangout today?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try and see Chance the Rapper and a few others I got on my list.
You seen Warpaint before?
Oh, I love Warpaint. That's another one I definitely want to see.
I'm interviewing him later. I'm so excited.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's be like the bad bitch brigade up in here.
Yeah, my friends and I used to listen to them a lot when we would have psychedelic experiences.
Well, I know they're playing the same time of Chance, so I'm gonna have to hop back and forth a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I think it's really cool how close everything is at the festival. So I think it's kind of you'll be fine with it.
Yeah.
You got it.
Some people, the rain has let the people who aren't real music lovers stay home
That's
a little
right.
bit too.
That's
so,
right.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. I'll be back in just a little bit. This is Hangout Radio. We'll be back with some more music and some more interviews here in a little bit.